All right, in the world of AI, you get a lot of small, incremental updates. But every once in a while, something comes along that feels like a genuine leap forward. And today, we're diving into exactly that. A new development that's giving AI something it's been missing for a long, long time, a proper memory. So here's the headline. We've got a major new collaboration that's tackling one of the biggest, most frustrating roadblocks for AI agents. For years, the problem has been that these agents have terrible short-term memory, which makes it almost impossible for them to handle complex real-world jobs. Well, that might be about to change. And the two players teaming up here are, you guessed it, absolute giants, OpenAI and Amazon. They are rolling out a brand new product called the Stateful Runtime Environment. Now, the really important part? It's designed to run natively right inside Amazon Bedrock, which is basically AWS's main hub for building with generative AI. This is a huge, huge move for enterprise AI. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. We all know AI models are incredible at reasoning, at thinking. But the operational side, actually doing a bunch of things in a row, reliably, that's been the really hard part. There's a world of difference between an AI that can think and an AI that can actually do. So, let's get into the weeds a little bit. What's the technical problem they're trying to solve here? It all comes down to something called the stateless API problem, and trust me, it's been a massive headache for anyone trying to build AI that does more than just answer a single question. So what on earth is a stateless API? Well, think of it like this. It's like having a conversation with someone who has zero short-term memory. Every single time you say something, they forget everything that came before. You have to start from scratch, explain the entire context all over again with every single sentence. You can see why trying to get anything complicated done would be a nightmare. And because of this, developers have been carrying this massive, invisible weight. They've had to build all of this complicated plumbing from scratch, figuring out where to store the agent's memory, how to manage all its tools, how to handle errors when something goes wrong halfway through a 10-step process. It's been slow, it's been expensive, and it's been a recipe for bugs. Okay, so what's the solution they've come up with? It's called the Stateful Runtime Environment, and its entire purpose is to fix this stateless mess by giving AI agents the two things they desperately need, a persistent memory and a built-in engine to manage workflows. And when you put the old way and the new way side by side, the difference is just night and day. Before, developers were completely bogged down building all this stuff. Now, with this new stateful model, the runtime itself does all that heavy lifting. It handles the memory, the history, the task management, which frees up developers to, actually build the thing they wanted to build in the first place. Now, the secret sauce at the heart of all this is a concept called working context. This is the game changer. It's not just remembering a chat history. It's an active, live memory that includes everything: the tool the agent is using, how far it is in a task, what it's allowed to do, and it carries all of that forward automatically from one step to the next. And for any business out there, this next part is absolutely critical. This isn't some third-party tool you have to bolt on. It runs natively right inside your own company's AWS environment. And why does that matter? Because it means it automatically plays by all of your existing rules for security, for compliance, for governance. That makes it so much easier and safer to adopt. So that's the tech. But let's talk about what it actually means in the real world. What does this new approach really unlock for businesses and for the people actually building this stuff? It really boils down to three huge advantages. One, a much, much faster time to get things into production because your teams aren't reinventing the wheel anymore. Two, you can finally do reliable, long-running tasks, jobs that might take hours or even days. And three, you get that native AWS governance, which gives enterprises the security and peace of mind they absolutely have to have. And suddenly, this opens the door to a whole new class of powerful applications. We're talking about customer support agents that can actually dig through 5 different systems to solve your problem for real, or automated sales workflows that do everything from finding leads to sending follow-ups. These complex, multi-step jobs that were just a pipe dream before, they're now looking a whole lot more possible. So, if we take a step back and look at the big picture, what does this signal for the future of AI in the business world? Where is all of this heading? Well, the first thing to know is that this isn't science fiction. This isn't something that's 5 years away. The stateful runtime in Amazon Bedrock is slated to be available soon. That means we're going from concept to commercial product fast. And that really leaves us with one final massive question. For so long, the biggest thing holding back truly useful AI agents wasn't their intelligence. It was just the operational nightmare of making them work reliably. Now that this huge barrier is being torn down, the question isn't if these advanced agents will become a standard part of business, it's just how fast.